What's going on, Liquor and Life family? It's your boy, it's DJ Richie Rich. You already know, man. Welcome to the Morning Wood. Thank you for getting up with the Morning Wood, your early morning podcast. I know it says like episode whatever down at the bottom. I mean, it seems like you've missed out on something, and you have. Respectfully so. This is because you didn't go and watch all the previous episodes that we had over the summer on Patreon. So make sure that you go to Patreon and go sign up for the $3 game. Sign up and you're gonna get everything from invites to our VERSUZ battles that we have here. Invites to literally any and everything that we do. You get to get in the Discord with us, get on the game, pull up on the podcast, and get the invite. Just chat with us every other day or whatever. If you're on the Discord and you're in Discord, we can chop it up. It's not even up for debate. That all comes in with the Patreon. So the podcast like this, you actually get to see it versus just listening to it or catching clips or shorts. So get up in the morning, do what you X, Y, and Z. So since some of you guys are new here, we get up early, we go outside, do what you gotta do outside. You just go see nature, go outside, sit around and see nature, enjoy it, just see some stuff. I usually see frogs. I saw a baby lizard, so at least I know things are still growing out there. Nothing too crazy or threatening to the house, but just go outside, see nature, get your morning, vegetation on, your herbalness, whatever you want to call it. Do that. Make sure you get your coffee, if you do or whatever. So, hey, here we are. Now, for you guys that are new, welcome again. So here in the morning, we wake up early, and our goal is to start off with a great day. Healthy way to start off with a great day. That way you can get your day rolling, and you don't really, there's nothing negative. It's all positive. It's all energy. It's all love. You would just be able to see the day through better with a great morning. Healthy tips to stay balanced, stay more well within oneself. Just trying to be a better you every day, and why not be a better version of that better every day? That's what we're here for. So we usually start off, usually do about 3 daily tips, but I feel like this is special because this is the first episode that will be aired on YouTube too. So, and I used to do it every day. I don't anymore do the work because I'm already going to be up early, and like I said, I don't want to burn the candle on both ends, because like promised, we do have the reaction channel, which was a new adventure. So go ahead and slide on over to on my screens, and then we can watch all the funny videos that we react to. And then of course the pilot, the GOAT, the Liquor and Life podcast, that's also filmed in a later time that's not this early in the morning, because it's still before sunrise here. So but we do three daily tips. Today I'm going to give you 4. I'm going to give you 4. I'm not going to give you 3 because it just seems special, right? It just seems special. So we're going to do 4. We're going to do 4 I'm sorry. We're going to do 4 tips. And your first tip is going to eat a daily salad. Now, that seems a little like extra off, face value, just reading it off the top. Like, eat a salad every day, like a daily salad, like something. Just getting your greens in you. I'm gonna read a small description of it. It says eating leafy greens a day it is associated with slowing down your cognitive decline. I don't know. Somebody from college said that. So whatever that correlates to, I do know from my personal experience of being a hospitality worker, chef, guy, whatever. Eating leafy greens on the cool, it help out. It'll keep your system flush. It will keep your bowels going. You feel a little lighter, like as light as that meal may be. If you feel a little lighter, you feel a little more fresh, a little more upbeat, a little bit more aware. There's nothing really kind of holding you down, like a heavy meal or anything like that. I mean, it can even be a snack. So like all you vets that have watched a lot of the Morning Wood, y'all will know that I talk about healthy snacks. This could be a planned midday healthy snack, because your midday meal shouldn't be something really, really heavy. It should be something just to carry you over until you get to your dinner. Because you don't necessarily have to believe in the 3-course meal or whatever. I believe in at least 4 or 5. Eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full. Every meal doesn't have to be huge, or a burger or something fried. Put a salad in there, and that can be your little low meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you can make your salad, whatever. That's the one good thing. Well, not one good thing. I'm so sorry. That is one great thing that is about salads, is that it's just a vessel. Because you break it down that it's bare, it's just going to be lettuce, and you can sub in whatever lettuce. You can try lettuce, you can pre-mix lettuces, you can do whatever. It's going to be some type of lettuce. In layman's term, it's going to be some type of lettuce, and you can mix it and do whatever you want, and then you can put whatever you want on there. So if you had chicken the night before, man, cut it up or keep it whole, fry it. If you want, slow baby steps, you can get your piece of fried chicken. You can throw some shrimp. You can make some wild nuts, paws. You can do fruit. You can throw a little pasta in there if you want to, a little pasta salad with some real salad. Cut up some lunch meat, some ham, whatever it may be. Like, you can make your salad whatever you want it to. If you had some barbacoa the other night before, some carne asada, you can, you know what I'm saying? I can just keep going. But just know that the salad is the vessel. And, I mean, that's something that I haven't done, but it do be times where I just really be wanting a salad. Like, just, I can crave one today, and then tomorrow, the next day, they be like, all right, I don't want a salad ever again until I want another one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I personally am going to try and do this thing. So with all these daily tips, we try to incorporate them in our daily life, and then we just kind of, that way we can have a better health perspective. We trying to be here as long as we can. Number 2, it's going to be have a super berry dessert. The thing about desserts are that they're really usually heavily sugared and sweet. Now, there's a lot of berries that are good for antioxidants, and they're usually the darker berries. So I'm going to read this. It says dark colored berries like blueberries and blackberries contain compounds that fight inflammation that help protect your brain. It seems like a good reason to eat berries. So even if you go out, there's still a good way that you can eat healthy and still have your fun, as in, dessert, stuff like that. Chocolate does have a certain health additive. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I know it got something regulating something. I can't remember. We'll figure it out, or somebody leave it in the comment. But yeah. So, and it says 1 cup of blueberries consumed a day for 6 months can also lower risk of cardiovascular disease by 12 to 15%. So try berries and plain yogurt, which I've talked about. as your go-to after dinner treat. Now, I've talked about plain yogurt or Greek yogurt, whichever one you decide to use, being a snack or something to go to. And it's crazy because like I know that from food, and not saying we don't know or count calories, but to know, like, we know it. And it's like I guess it's people don't think chefs can advertise foods and health because we cook every and any. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like someone who smokes telling you to stop smoking, right? Whatever. But I'm glad that I've been trying to say and promote health, or say and promote things that are healthy, and they stand the test of fact checking. So yeah, I and this is cited from the American Journal of Clinical Health, or Clinical Nutrition. So I mean, I'm just glad to know that I didn't know that they did the blueberries did the risk to lower the risk of cardiovascular disease. Now that is something interesting to me, especially within the Black and brown communities, since some of these aspects, some of these things that go on amongst, it seems to only be high amongst our people. It's glad to know that there is some type of combatant to that. So make sure you eat your fruit. I really like blackberry. Even I like it in a margarita too. I mean, if we gonna walk the line, margarita tequilas are the healthier of the alcohols. It's so if you want to lose weight, try to switch over to tequila in a healthy way. I've seen it work. Not necessarily for me, but I'll drink it. Anyway, if you're getting off topic, you can come through with we have the margarita machine for the verses though, so you get to see what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Tip number 3 that we're gonna do for the day is gonna be develop a green tea habit. Like, not the alcohol, but that is kind of good. It says, especially if your favorite drink is soda, it is a good natural sweet like tea without adding sugar. Roughly, if you want to add anything, I would say like a teaspoon of honey to some green tea. It is smooth. It has health benefits. I can see the comparison of trying to wean somebody off of soda. It says researchers has found people who consume sweetened beverages were more likely to develop Alzheimer's, while some studies show that green tea might promote cognitive functions. So you will be able to have more control over your body with green tea. I do know it helps your it help you go pee. It'll flush out your system. I do know that. It can help you depending on, I've had it with lemon. It helped me get through the day. I've had it with nothing. Maybe help me go to sleep. If you want to drink like a tea, you can drink like regular tea with no sugar. But if you like, you know what, I need my tea sweet all the time, and you're trying, you have a cold or you need a hot toddy or something, sub it for green tea and thank me later, because it's good. I mean, think about it. There's people that live in mountains close to the sun that have still yet to come face with a bunch of diseases that we have, and all they did, and they live. Oh, look at that, fantasy. All right, so yeah, we're also in the fantasy league. It's the fellas. We're in the fellas fantasy league. I'm currently 1-3, which is trash. I'm gonna be better, promise. What else we got for you guys? I got one more, and this kind of leads me into me keep restarting this one challenge, and I need to just buckle down because it's harder than what you think. And it's I'm gonna break down the challenge, and then I'm gonna break down the next tip and why it's important. So the challenge is the 75 hard, where you have to do 5 things every day for 75 days. It's almost like a mind, body, and soul like intertwined thing. So one thing you have to do every day is drink a gallon of water. It's kind of simple. If you don't like water, sorry. Number 2 is you have to work out. 2 45-minute workouts. One has to be outside. The third one is you have to pick a diet and stick to it. The fourth one was you have to take a picture of yourself every day for results. And then the last one is you have to read 10 pages of a book. The hard part for me with that was finding the time for the workout, because I personally would get up. I get up every day at 5 to be at work by 6. Now, since I didn't, since during the summer it would have been easy because I didn't have work, or during our breaks because I didn't have work. On the weekends it's fine, I don't have work, I can get up. But I've clocked myself, and while I'm at work, I'm getting 10,000 steps a day, which some people wouldn't count that as, because I work in the kitchen. Some people wouldn't count that as exercise, but that rounds out to about 4.5 to 5 miles a day within an 8-hour period. To come home and be like crazy tired and still want to be active and still want to do whatever you need to do in the afternoon, that's kind of brutal on the body. So that part was always hard for me. You can always, end of the day, read, go to sleep, stuff like that. The water was easy because I can do that while I'm at work as well. The diet I picked was rough. I did intermittent fasting, so from 7 to 7 I wouldn't eat, and then I was doing low carbs outside of that. So it kind of makes you get up, make breakfast, and then at the end of the day you have to be patient and not be patient. You have to be disciplined to not eat anything, because by the time I get home, there's still 4 more hours of nothingness for me, and all I can do is drink water and go about my day. I did see improvements, but I bring that up going into the last tip, because the last tip is to join a book club. I didn't speak much on the reading part, the explanation of the 75 hard, because I want to explain it now. Even though, you have only read X amount of parts of this book, it does bring more intellect when you're reading something of substance and something that's useful. So I was reading this book called Elements of Argument. It's a college book. It was a gift. Actually, no, it's something I picked out. Yeah, it's something I picked out. But it just breaks down what the history of what people put arguments as, who wrote about it, what is it, why is it, the 3 things that cause them, the 3 things that they're about, stuff like that. And arguments are things that you can use in everyday life, especially if you know how to navigate through them without to maintain cooler heads, I guess, if that's a thing. So you can just have a legit debate without no one being upset or getting upset or fighting, blah blah blah. We don't want anything negative. We just want to express your 2 different sides, try to come to agreement. If you can't, is what it is, leave it alone. But it gives you a more sense of awareness, because you're starting to come more with, you're doing something for you, and it's nothing physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you work out, you can see results. If you read, you only see results once you engage with others. Now, that's me talking. I'm going to read this description, because the only thing that I read about it was join a book club. So it says, join a book club. Those who engage their minds most often through intellectual activities such as playing a game or reading were 29% less likely to develop dementia during a 5-year follow-up period. So around the time, I guess when you should start to get dementia, or it goes away after the time frame of certain signs or whatever. I mean, because the amount and I actually do both, read and play games. So the amount of time, I guess the amount of awareness and the amount of mental capacity that's built and created by reading, I think it just helps. It just keeps your mind sharp. It keeps you sharp. It keeps you loose, at least mentally. You might not be able to do it, but at least you know about it. You can think it. You can, of course, you're getting older. You can't move as much. You can't move as well as fast as you once could. But at least your mind is still sharp, and no one can take that from anybody. Knowledge is actually power, and you can use that. Find ways to use that to your best ability. Exploit your own talents for the gains of what you're wishing for. Ain't much news overnight, man. The Cowboys lost or whatever. They played like, they didn't play good. You got two. They actually do have news. I do have some news overnight. Leighton Vander Esch and it's another receiver. I forgot what was his name, but there's two Cowboys that are put on the IR list after that game. That's roughly. I mean, I do the segment news overnight, hoping that there's going to be something that's worth being newsworthy, and it really wasn't much overnight. Besides, these guys are going to be placed on the IR list going into this next week. Whatever, but make sure you slide on over to the Patreon. And then even from there, like, of course, you can, on any streaming platform, you can get this audio. And we do the DJ mixes. So you can go to the DJ mixes and you can listen to all of that. But if you go over to the Patreon, you're able to download it. So you can keep it. You can make it background music. You can make it whatever you want. It can be background music for your party, your kickback, your brunch. You getting ready to go to work, going to the club, coming from church, going to church. I mean, you never know. I'm here for all of it. But that is gonna be me. I ain't gonna hold you up no much longer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy. See, they get you rich. Make sure you waking up with the morning wood and starting your day off right. I holla at you.